Hello everybody, Assassinator here from Be About It Auto, bringing you another vlog on Project DelSol.
Alright, back with another part for the suspension. That's pretty much my primary objective right now for this car, is the suspension, changing it all out. So therefore I'm collecting all the parts. I did get another part. That part you see on the screen is for the toe, the rear toe. Let me zoom in a little bit more, see if you can see that. You can kind of see right there how the bolt is adjustable. It pretty much is already an adjustable thing right there. I mean, not as many degrees as the unit that I got, but you see all those lines? That's how if you took it to an alignment shop, they can go ahead and adjust that toe. That's a tow bar right there. Can't see all that great. Kind of got, looks like webs in the way. No spiders, I'm pretty sure I killed them all, but got them. Let me go ahead and show you the part.
So, once again, coming over to my table, we got hard race, more hard race parts, right here. Now this, I would say, is one of those, if you don't have the extra, you know, $100 or so that I think these cost, can't remember exactly what they cost. Okay, where are they at? Trying to get so you can see better. Okay, it might be a little blurry, but overall you see the item number. Rear toe control arms. So this would be, like I was saying, one of those parts that might not have to be changed. I'm pretty sure the stock ones on there will suffice, but once again, just like I had told you about the compliance bushings, these in order to get the bushings and replace them, it's probably going to cost me, you know, a little bit more. I think the bushings would cost me somewhere, if I didn't get energy, I don't know how much energy was, but like I said, to me, energy suspension bushings are the lower end, but for me to get some, I guess, decent ones, it's going to end up costing me, maybe I'll save 20-30 bucks. But to me, it's better just to get a whole new part, have them already in there. Like I said, it's one less stop at the shop, even though I guess I collect everything and have them all pressed in at once, but still, I gotta pay for all that. And here I get a brand new part, a nice shiny part to show you, explain to you basically what's going on. But as you see, I think these can go in any way. I don't think that really matters. Got a bike rolling down the street. See, I don't edit this video. I keep it all natural. Let me see if these things actually give any turn. See, you can see the more I turn it, that gap opens up. So, but pretty much that just makes it so that you can adjust the toe. And when it's in between, you actually adjust from here. You unlock the nuts, move them, you know, this one to the right, this one to the left. You adjust by twisting this. You can either tighten it, which I guess decreases the toe, or widen it by twisting it the other way, which increases the toe. And then once you get to, I guess, the toe that you want, you tighten this bolt against right inside here. And then that pretty much locks into place. That's kind of how a lot of this adjustable suspension parts go. Let me see if I can go ahead and put it up to it so you can kind of see a little bit more. I'm about to crawl underneath there a little bit. Check that out. Gotta pass this around. Alright, so this pretty much goes replacement into there, locks into there, so I'll put it underneath it. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Like I said, I think this right here, these adjustments, you know, I think that range will probably be enough. So this wouldn't be a part that I would say you would have to replace. But you know, if the bushings on it, which, if you hold on a second, I will show you what I'm talking about. So here's one of them. You can see. So when the bushings, which there's not very much of a bushing inside of them, when they give out, you can't really tell, when they end up giving out, it's one of those things that it needs to get pressed out and then pressed back in, the new ones. So to me, just replacing it, that much better. I can do all the adjustments from here. They don't have to undo the bolt and then I guess slide it over or whatnot. Pretty much the same thing. It's just, you know, which route do you want to go? Do you have that extra money? Do you even need to replace the bushings that are in here? Up to you, your choice on that. But like I said, about the last things that I had, you want to make sure that the collars are out a bit. Okay, now I'm losing focus. So right there, see how they stick out? So once again, when these things get torqued down, the bolt on them, nut and bolt, it's still going to be able to pivot on this metal and not have to mess up that bushing to the sides. I know it's not very much of a bushing, but hey, it is still a bushing. So let me know what you think of the video. Once again, I know I kind of ramble on, but I'm trying to teach the people who might not know much about modifying a car, the different little advice. The advice on the things. I want to make sure people know what the part is, what it's replacing, and basically what it does. You know, why do you go out and spend this type of money on the part? You know, I want them to know, hey, it's going to do this, it's capable of doing that. This part, like I said, is not something that I would say has to be replaced. This is, do you want to replace it? It's probably not a very big seller. They do have cheap eBay ones, but once again, I think that those ones probably, see, this is pretty solid right here. I can't move it around. I've seen eBay ones where if you hold this middle part in place and you push this part around, you can kind of hear the bolt wiggle back and forth. I wouldn't trust that. Too much of a strain, especially if you're doing some road track racing, you might end up breaking it. I don't want that to happen, so I went with Hard Race, which, like I said, is a pretty good company. There's a couple parts that I've gotten from them suspension-wise, so I'm going to go in and trust them until I figure out why not to. So until next time, Assassinator's out.